Hello and welcome to Flower Juice. My name's John McDonald and today I'm going to show you how to make a really simple arrangement that would be ideal in the home or in a work environment, and it's really going to be on trend because what we're going to use is a natural container like this which has got a lovely marble effect. We've put some foam in there, but the main feature of this is going to be a use of different types of foliage and just some very simple flowers. So it's not going to look very commercial, it's going to be much more natural. So the first thing I'm going to do is just add the foliage. And we've got a range of different foliages here. This is leatherleaf fern. And at the moment, there's a real trend towards this look of keeping things natural and keeping things quite simple. This is some Salal, and this is Pittosporum. So we're just going to work it in and try and get a contrast between the delicate pieces and the more stronger foliages. Now this foliage here is called French Ruskus, and again it's giving us a different texture. And what you'll find when you're making an arrangement like this is that actually the fact that there's a lot of different material there will help make the whole arrangement quite long lasting. So I'm just building this up to get a contrast and just putting them in a balanced sort of way. Now this is a different type of Ruskus which we know is hard Ruskus, and this is really good for a long lasting foliage. And again, it just brings a different texture to what we're going to do. I also have these little berries. Now this is an ivy that's got berries on it. And this use of berries is going to help bring out that natural look. So we want an arrangement that's not too classic and formal. We're wanting it to be quite homemade, really. So we've created a base in which we can put the flowers. Now the main flower that I wanted to use in here are these beautiful anemones. And the anemones are quite delicate, so what I want to do is use a cane just to create a path to place the stem. So just use a nice wide cane and go right down so that your flowers are going to get all the way down to the water source that you've got. So I don't think anemones are really very keen on floral foam, but that's not a problem. The foam can still support them by using the stick just to create that lead hole. So we're just working them round, and these ones are a beautiful blue colour, which I think tones quite well with the pot. And I'm just working them in so that you can see them and so that they're throughout the arrangement. So we've got our base, we've got our main flower, and now I can just pop in some other elements. So I've got these lovely Eryngium. Now this is a bit heavier, and what we can do with these is use these in a recessed way. And this type of design is ideal for just using up different flowers that you've got lying around. You don't have to feel strict that you have to have this or you have to have that. You can really just create using what you've got. So another flower I want to use here is this September flower. And this is really nice and light. And again, it's going to give us that difference in contrast of texture. Especially once those anemones start to open and they look bigger. Now this flower I love. This is a Clematis, and again for naturalistic design this is going to work perfectly. So I've gone for colours that are really quite toning, and you can break this down into different little units and get the best out of the stem. The nice thing about the Clematis is they've got a lovely hard stem, so they work well in an arrangement because they're quite easy to place. Now, just to create a little bit of change, I've also got some Eucalyptus. And if you're going to use a product such as leaf shine, then don't use that on your silver foliages because it will just make them go green. And just to finish off, a little bit of asparagus as well. Now be careful of the asparagus, it can be quite spiny and you can get jagged. So the main thing with that is just not to let it slip through your fingers. And there you go, just a very simple arrangement in quite a natural style, and you can just use whatever material you have to hand, but just keep it loose and open and don't think about being too formal, and you'll end up with an arrangement that you can really enjoy. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and keep up to date with all our videos.